In 2016, I was supposed to die. I was diagnosed with acute liver failure. My pancreas completely shut down, and my spleen was about to rupture. I had to be assisted into a medically induced coma, and after 8 days without progress, the medical staff decided to pull me off the machines and hope for the best. My pastor, Jeff Ron of Christ Church Plano, was dispatched to read me my last rites on September the 9th. But that wouldn't be the end of the story. Somewhere in the darkness, I was given the choice to live, and I humbly accepted. Leading up to that fateful day, I spent the better part of 15 years making a series of terrible decisions and a total mess out of my life. I got sidetracked with fast living, and addiction turned my straight lines into circles. But now I'd been given a second chance, and I was determined to find a new way to live. My incredible community rallied around me to get me from my hospital bed to a treatment facility in Florida. And it was here that I realized that I wasn't living just for me. I had been spared by a power much greater than me, and I needed to share my experience, strength, and hope through my music. And since that moment, I've dedicated my life to my craft because I know that I'm here to share my story and my songs with others. My name's Christopher Wright, and this is my fundraising campaign. I released my first 2 studio EPs in 2021 and 2022, both of which were well received by press and radio. Over the last 3 years, through extensive touring, I've played legendary venues like Green Hall, all the Rustics in Texas that Pat Green's associated with, the Tin Roof out there in Nashville, Third and Lindsley in Nashville. And I've been honored to share the stage with Confederate Railroad and Charlie Crockett and Randy Rogers and Tanner Ursery, just to name a few of the hands out there. As it turns out, there are quite a lot of highly accomplished, sober artists out here on our musical landscape. And this year, I've been very lucky to work with a true Texas legend, the great Ray Wiley Hubbard, who is very open about his sobriety journey. We're currently in the process of recording a new project produced by Ray's son, Lucas Hubbard, and Jonathan Tyler. We've already released 2 singles off of the new record, Collin County Jail and A Good One to Quit On. The rest of the album is set to be released later this year. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes, but I feel like now is the time to keep developing the right team of people behind me. I've partnered with Edgewater Music Group out of Houston to help me launch this fundraising campaign. They've helped a bunch of artists like me take big steps forward in their careers, and they've already got major label distribution lined up for the new record once it's ready to release. But I've got a lot to do between now and then. With all the costs that go into making a record, releasing that record the right way is also incredibly expensive and involves a lot of moving parts, from public relations to radio to digital advertising, booking, tour support, merchandise, and a whole lot more. And this is where you come in. In exchange for your support, I've come up with some pretty exciting rewards for you guys as a thank you. I will have both physical and digital copies of the record. I'll have an exclusive early bird special where you can get your hands on my next single or album way ahead of the public release date. I've got merchandise, private shows, and you can even be listed as an executive producer on the credits for this next record. Okay, here's how you can help. Click the button on this page to support the project. Follow the prompts and enter your information, which will be stored securely. And remember that if I don't meet my fundraising goal, you won't be charged a dime. My hope is that this new record ignites thought and inspires people to live consciously through connection. So I'm asking each of you to join me on this journey and know that whatever darkness that you may be facing, you're not alone. I cannot thank you enough for your support. I'm humbled and honored to be a part of your tribe, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all very, very soon.